All right, Thursday recap. To, okay, what happened to my chart? Okay, we'll come back to that later. So going into the day, um, was pretty. I wasn't necessarily bullish or bearish, but the fact that we inversed this and we had these like stacked highs right here, like highs right there, this big imbalance, was kind of expecting us to long, respecting bullish imbalances, all that crap. Um, so going into the morning, right? 5 minute. We inverse this 5 minute. ES didn't come through it yet, but didn't necessarily need it to because I was bullish on the 1 minute. Um yeah, so market open, we just chopped around a little bit. We came up to this high and then we flipped right off of it. Um Now looking back at this, I probably should have been looking for longs and shorts, even though it was so clear that we were going higher. The past week, we have literally been sweeping out some sort of high and then just dumping a shit ton of points. So after we swept out this high, we immediately displaced lower and we had this 5 minute gap right here. And honestly, it was pretty good V shape. And if I saw this 5 minute, I would have definitely taken this, but I just didn't see it because I wasn't expecting shorts. But this would have been the play, taken it to these lows, 1.5 R. So that was a trade I missed. And then for the rest of the day, we didn't really do shit besides just drop a billion points. Um, so no entries for me there. But just going over it, basically, just looking at what we did, we dumped, we didn't even fucking retrace, we dumped again, swept out all the lows, we ended up chopping a little bit, right? And I wanted to take some sort of entry, right? I wanted this 5 minute to be inverse, but we just ended up doing jack shit and just chopping around. We got this 5 minute inverse right here, good flip, and then we just broke it and then went back up. So really nothing to see there. And then where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, so right here, right, we sweep out all the lows are already swept. We do have these two lower lows, but not necessarily, we don't need to see that today. We could say that for tomorrow or, later. We already swept out a pretty decent well, we swept out a lot during this session, so we don't really need to do anything else again. But we end up doing is ES sweeps out a low inside of an imbalance right here. So letting nothing else lower on ES besides like a far away gap, and then Nasdaq is pretty close to these or at least closer. So after that low was swept, we could definitely like still come back up. So really didn't want to um take anything, but as soon as we displaced lower like this again, then it was pretty free that we were gonna go lower. Um yeah, basically this day just like we dumped a shit ton and then we didn't retrace. We just chopped around and then dumped a shit ton. So really nothing to take here. Um what was I saying? Um The only thing I could imagine myself taking would have been this right here. Just because we edged that low right there. We retraced. We didn't retrace anything nice, but we got a nice flip right here on the 1 minute, and that's all we've been doing is just getting either chop or we get a nice flip, not retracing the shit, and then we dump lower. So if I were to take this, right, stops had have been like here, which is like pretty sketchy. And then TP would have been, a couple points after or something. But like I don't, especially in this price action, I don't really want to be taking that. Um yeah, what the fuck happened to my chart, bro? Does it not does 30-second not go back that far? No, it does. Like, oh my God. I'm trying to look in the 30-second to see if there's anything I could have possibly thought about taking. Possibly. Hold on. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna restart the whole thing real quick. Yeah, okay. So, mm, yeah, so we got that dump, right? Nothing there really. Um, we dump yeah, literally no fucking entries. Someone took this shit, bro. I don't understand how the fuck they took this. There's a low right here, right? They, after a low was already swept, a decent low, we retraced like this, got this candle, and then he entered, bro. We didn't tap into a 30 second or a minute for value yet. We didn't tap into shit. We literally just got a retrace and then a small bearish candle, and then he went 15 cons and that shit, and then he made 7.3K on 5 accounts. Like, that shit pisses me off so much because how the fuck are you confident that this shit is going lower, bro? Like, how the fuck? And yeah, we chop around. We don't give a fuck about any of this shit. And then finally, when we get some displacement, right? We finally get some displacement lower. Um, we're getting close. Hold on, let me just remark out everything. So when we displace like this, bro, like obviously well, not obviously, but we're gonna go to this low. We displace below this low. So if that was my target, right? Like we just swept that. We like that. Here's the thing, bro. We've been chopping this whole entire time. Yes, we finally got some like decent displacement, but there's no way of telling if we're just gonna come back up and chop and continue. So my opinion, this trade is not valid unless we get like displacement below that and the tap back in. But we didn't get that, you know? Then we get all this shit of displacement. This is the only thing I would have taken. Is this on the 30 second? Oh, I'm not even on the 30 second, dude. Am I retarded? Holy fuck. Okay. Literally reviewing the same exact shit. Um, yeah. No, literally still nothing. Not even on the 30 second. This closed on the 1 minute too, so yeah, that would have been your entry really quick. And yeah. So in my opinion, nothing I could have taken today. Did I want to take some shitty ass shit? Yeah. Would it have worked out? Yes. But was it a good model and like was I confident in it? No, so I didn't take it. And that's exactly what I need to do. Just need to follow my rules, stay disciplined, and I will get the setups I need. But just for right now, we are not trading optimally whatsoever or making like logical sense on like what we're fucking doing, you know? Logically, we need a retrace, but we're not fucking retracing. That's why like I'm literally after this, I'm just waiting for a nice flip or something, just like a clean V shape or something. As long as the draw is still lower, and then I would take that. But we didn't get any of that shit until right here, and it was sketchy. Had to have a tight stop, and barely, not even a 1-to-1 to the lows. You had to like hold extra. Like it's, price action is not it right now. I'm not gonna lie. Um, mm, Only thing I'm seeing is if this low is still intact and like ES and Nasdaq can do anything, you can see, right, we failed to, come back up to this high. We displaced below this low. We respected that. We have an order block right here. Take something like this, hold it to like this low or something. But like, bro, it's so sketchy. That's it for the day. No trades.